Yes, everyone except Mercenary is pretty Eclipse right now. Well, this bodes ill. That bodes well. My frame rate looks really, really chuggy right now. I wonder why. Should have restarted my computer before streaming, obviously. Oh well. Maybe I'll feel like it between runs. Then again, maybe not. How long has it been since the last restart? Not very long. Like 2 days, probably. But every time I think it's been like 2 days, it's like, ah yes, uptime 14 days. I'm like, that can't be right. But, you know. Why don't I just check? All right, what's it say for performance? Uptime, 1 day, 2 hours, 51 minutes, 20 seconds. I was actually right. It's not been long for once. It looks smoother now already anyway. I know. That is a reasonable amount of time. I've actually done it. Alright, fine. That was huge. Did you see that range? Anyway, we're gonna be attack speed as heck. I can't believe you've done this to me this early. I worry when I get a 3080 about like getting it in my computer. And like, okay, so Twitch did a test where they allowed the AV1 video container, I guess it's a container. And they did stream tests that were 1440p 120 at 8,000 bitrate. And it looked freaking gorgeous. So I assume that's because of the like NVIDIA streaming cores and like whatever advancements they made with the 30 series. But that means that I can probably like switch to a 1 PC stream, lower my bitrate for 1080p 120, assuming it doesn't do 144. But anyway, lower my bitrate and do 1080p 120 and switch to 1 PC streaming. Like all at once. Like that seems like it will be a reasonable thing to do. Because the NVIDIA, the 20 series and the 30 series have streaming cores that don't get used in games at all for anything except streaming. So it's not even a performance overhead kind of thing. So it's no performance sacrifice to use those cores for streaming. So I'd probably switch to 1 PC and do 1080p 120 streams and save bandwidth. The problem is then uploading 1080p 60 might be weird, because I would have to look into how to record separately. I think that my current overhead on my power supply is like, I have like 300 watts to spare. So I think I'm good. Maybe I have more than 300 watts to spare. But yeah, the only thing that might change is how, like, I manage uploads. But, like, I'll have to see. Like, I'll have to see what kinds of settings I have to do to record in 60 and still, like, not have a required performance overhead. And actually, I do have a way I could do that with 2 PCs, but, like, I would like to just completely cut out the second PC if possible, which would be really cool. Well, I'm not going to get a 3090. I'm going to get a 3080 probably. And I don't know when. And also, I don't know when Twitch will be, like, actually rolling out the AV1 format for everyone, such that, you know, switching to one PC becomes viable. Still, should be cool. There are too many things alive. Alright, time to kill, like, a lot of enemies. I got 2 Knurls, that's actually pretty sick. The hit lag, dude. Oh, I didn't hit anyone. That's actually incredible. No, I'm sure a 3090 is, like, bigger than a micro ATX motherboard. Just straight up, it's probably bigger than that motherboard. Nice, Silverleaf. I hope that, I hope I don't disappoint. I've actually found that recommended channels have been pretty good for me lately. I've only checked out a couple, but they've gone pretty well. $3090 is like the size of a small infant. That's large. Nope. Too bad the first run you see of me will be one that didn't hit. I even heard the hit sound, and the thing died. It didn't die. Anyway, the first run you see of me will be a Mercenary Eclipse run, and that's like the only character I can't win on in Eclipse because of Mithrix. Mercenary being the easiest character to get to Mithrix, probably. The hardest character to win with. Eclipse is in the alternate modes menu. It's Monsoon plus modifiers. There are 8 Eclipse levels. Each one adds 1 modifier, and they stack. Eclipse 1 is just that you spawn, and your friends spawn if you have any, like, drones or, like, beetle guards or other friends. They spawn at half health, and have to heal from there. So each level you'll see that I start at half health, and that's like, yeah, okay. Dang, not pressed. Is that a rusted key printer? That's what I thought it was. Most of my other characters are at clips like 3. One's at 8, one's at 5, a couple are at 4. But there, yeah, someone already did the command for you if you want to see all the modifiers. Time to turn all my items into keys. I don't think that's quite worth it. Since I'm ideally only doing like, 5 stages and then winning. Or, more likely losing. Where's the other button? Like, the keys won't have a chance to really make the run. That's like a looping thing. Keys are great if you're looping. Like, if you want to stack, like, 20 keys on a looping run, you'll do fine. Okay, I'm going to definitely farm that. Oh, I've already farmed that. I don't remember the exact number of keys where it becomes 50% for a red, but I think it's closer to 20 than 30. Or it's equidistant, I guess. It might be 25 or something. But I mean, 50% I would say is an okay point of compromise. Really? It really wants this to happen. I did do a run semi-recently where I looped and I had like 20 or something keys. And I mean, yeah, that was going great. I got a lot of reds from it. I'm guessing the other button's going to be right here. But will there be... Ooh. Well, the button isn't there. But what I need is to know that there is a pot next to the button. Okay, 20 is a pretty good number then. Not a perfect number though. Okay, another chest over there. I can already afford it. Button must be like right there or back over there. I guess I'll check. Because I mean, if there's a button, I will get the bands because it'll just activate every time I use my second skill. Yeah, sadly I can't. Like, I can tell you the common chance and the rare chance and everything with one key, but I can't tell you what it'll be at different values. Like at different key numbers. Unfortunately. Alright, well, I just completely missed the button somewhere. But that's fine. I keep leaving these huge crowds of enemies, and that's not good. But I mean, Mercenary is really good at dealing with them. And actually, since this is a Dune Strider, I really should deal with them. Oops. On-command invincibility is quite nice. Okay, get me out of there. Healing a pretty good amount, unfortunately. Oh, I thought I got an urn for a second. And I was like, is this the boss item run? Is it happening? But yes, it would be very nice to have the functionality of the bot where I could show you what would happen if my key count were instead 30 or 18 or 4. But I can only show you what it's like at 1 right now. Missiles, backup, random. Is that another one? No, that's sticky bomb. Well, it wasn't my bot. It was another bot. And that bot stopped being supported, I guess. But it was just a bot that you were, like, able to add to your channel yourself. Like, do you remember Stay Hydrated bot? Where you just go to the Stay Hydrated bot channel and then do like !@ ad or whatever and it would join your channel. It was like that. I don't know anything about the development or functionality of Risk of Robot. Yo, win this. I'm okay at staying hydrated without the bot, but the bot was fun. People also gifted it a sub, which gives me a sub. And I like that. Target. Weird. For $100, I will do an hour of attempts of Artificer. Even if I win, I'll keep going for an hour. But usually winning takes an hour, so still. Chances are you get 2 or 3 runs out of that. How much do you have to pay for Gungeon until Rainbow Chest? See, I can't adequately predict the amount of effort that takes. Considering that 1,083 hours or something didn't do it, I'm really not sure that that sounds like it's gonna happen. Now, of course, I can't promise for the Artificer attempts that I'll actually make it to Mithrix, but I will try. I will really try. Wow, there's like no loot over here. What a waste of my time. Well, there it is. Winless effort with $100. It says pick your desired difficulty. Oh, I'm going to do it on Eclipse. I will only attempt Eclipse at this point until everyone's at like Eclipse 8, and then I don't want to play anymore. Thank you so much for the generous $100, though. I find it amusing that you seemed not to know that that was the actual price that I've set for Artificer runs, or I suppose for Artificer hours all along, and that was just your offer. You're like, this seems reasonable, and you know what? You're right. That does seem reasonable. Thank you very, very much, though. That's super duper nice of you. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, I'm going for it. Yep. Ooh, neat. That's a yellow printer. Which kind? Oh, that's... I've been memed. I would have turned both of my knurls into perforators, by the way. Like, literally no question. And I would have turned one knurl into some other stuff, most likely. I don't like that there are, what are they called? Jerks. There are jerks that want to kill me. That's what they are. Easy peasy. Templars. Templars. Ew. Well, hopefully there is at least one more scrapper this run, or I'm gonna be sad that I took that. Okay, people have been saying that Shatterspleen does in fact give crit. Oh, there's one more item. People say, like, looking in the code or when they have the stat display mod turned on, crit goes up by 5 for Shatterspleen. People have been saying that. And, like, I mean, it's easy to look in the code because you can make mods and stuff. So, I mean, I guess so. It didn't seem like it to me. Oh, that's bad news. Okay, I'm gonna wait over here for a second. Now I'm gonna wait over here for a second. The Templars have, like, found me again, and that's just bad news. What do we get? What do we get? Not what I was hoping for. Put it that way. I don't have any repulsion armor platings. But it's fine. Templars are dead. Get me out. Yeah, crit goes up for the Scythe and for Predatory Instincts. Like, every item that's based on crit otherwise affects your crit chance. Of course, it doesn't stack for those two items, but it does go up once. So I'm not, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Shatterspleen did affect crit. It's just that it didn't feel like it. Okay. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm gonna use the... I got stuck, though. This isn't what I was hoping for. You know what sucks? It's way harder to just, like, chuck these dudes into a wall. Oops, I've clipped out of bounds. That was easy. suddenly there are just lots of enemies. What items would I like to see put in this game from the first game? I mean, I'm gonna just be on the bandwagon here, because I, just like everyone else, would love to see the scepter. And I wouldn't be surprised if they add it. We talk about this a lot here. I wouldn't be surprised if they do add it. But it is also kind of just, they could say like, it's kind of like we added the scepter anyway, because everyone has alternate skills. So, I mean, it goes both ways, but still. Charge field generator. That's pretty much the frost shard, or whatever it's called. Pretty much the same item. Well, Rex is the character that I've probably put the most time into and like enjoy the most, I guess. But I haven't played Rex in a while now because the first thing I did with this update was get Rex to Eclipse 8, and I consider Eclipse 8 to not be worth playing. So now I don't play Rex because I'm too lazy to edit my save down such that Rex is on Eclipse 7 again. Another syringe printer? Please give me a scrapper. I mean, I think that every game would be less fun if there were only good items, right? I don't think that's really much of a questionable thought. You don't want all, like, neutral items or something. Or, like, you know, all the same quality helpful items. Unless the game is just that hard. Which this game isn't. Like, if the game is so hard that every item being good, or at worst, like, you know, useful for any given character or situation, then that might be fine. Like, if the game is just ridiculously difficult. Like, Gungeon's kind of like that. Gungeon doesn't really have bad items so much. It has bad guns. But there aren't really bad items. But Gungeon's really freaking hard. So I feel like that worked for that game. I didn't really get tired of... Alright. I didn't get tired of it, you know? Even though there were only like 3 items that I actually skipped. Well, yeah, like, there are a few bad items, but there aren't really very many. Like, there are actually just a few. But if you look at a game like Isaac, where there are like tons and tons of bad items, but the game's not that hard. Like, I mean, yeah, it's a hard game, but it's not like prohibitively hard. Like, I would say Gungeon kind of is. Isaac's also not fair, which Gungeon very much is. That's a lot of them. That's open, of course it is. But like, I think that that's how many bad items there are in Isaac is like a problem with the design at this point. Why would I print that? So how many of my white items do I actually want is the real question here. I want my crit, and that's like really I want my backup mag. I feel like these are sacrifices that are worth making to just turn it all into attack speed. I feel like that would be fun. But let's just finish the level out and see if we get a scrapper first. Well, I count useless items in the bad items pile. Bro, leave me alone. I'm just trying to use this adaptive chest. No, they're attacking too. I'm doing it anyway. How many effects do I have right now? I'm about to sacrifice a few. But I feel like Deathmark would be a pretty big deal for me. So, you know, assuming that I get to activate it at some point in the near future, I think that that's an important pickup. Ooh, that's a good printer too. Actually, I think that I will actually go all in. I said actually twice, but anyway, I'll go all in on syringes. And then I'll turn some of them into armor plating. That'll be really good. Yeah, you can edit your save to undo or do unlocks in this game. Like, I didn't do some of the really stupid unlock requirements in this game. Oh, I want my daggers, too. I should have actually left that one on the ground. Oh, well. Why didn't I take the ukulele? I'm already good at crowd control by being mercenary, and it's not useful against Mithrix, so I kind of don't really need it. You'll follow me now. Well, okay. Every problem is solved. Now I just have to survive the boss. Did I not buy that? Oh, it just opened the other way. Okay, cool. What was the price of the... It's already gone. That makes sense. Of course it's already gone. $46. Dang, I spent slightly too much. I hope we get to clips too. Oh, I have enough money now. Okay, I can use this on purpose, so that's good. I'm thinking about the Artificer runs that I'm about to do. And I'm like, wow, this is actually my life for once. Oh, hello. Hello, space. It's so red. But honestly, it's still not BPM red. It's almost BPM red, though. Like, this is like 0.8 BPMs out of 1. This is going to be interesting with all attack speed, bleed, and a little bit of damage reduction. Perforators times 2! Woo! Oh, this is so much better now. Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna enjoy this. Bro. Thank you. I mean, I think that I'm still going to die to Mithrix. Almost definitely. Stacks like this. Damage, basically. How many syringes could we get? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna miss things like crit and good healing. No. you're all done here. Like, I'm gonna miss a lot of this. But I hope that it evens out in that I will just be insane. Also, that's probably about the number of syringes when I was attacking there that I'll actually end up with, since I'm gonna give up 7 for daggers and then 5 for repulsion armor plating. Too bad, the only downside here is that syringe is my first item, so I get it back last against Mithrix. So, like, I guess the smart thing to really have done would have been print something else before this to get rid of all of them and then put them at the end. Alright, that's it. That's all of them. Yes, there's a dagger printer here, and there is a repulsion armor plating printer here. I'm going to print some of both. So I'm going to give up 12 of these, have 24 left, and we'll be in good shape. That is not the printer. Where was the repulsion armor plating printer? Was it up top? It was up top. Stun grenade? Oh, I thought I got rid of the stun grenade. My bad. I guess technically it would be faster to get my way over to the dagger printer first. It doesn't really make a difference. That fast. I can't tell mine from from the bosses. Okay, 3. 4. 6. That's 7. I would play that more, but I just don't want to mess with more items. Screw it. Let's mess with more items. I'll keep the movement speed if it prints second on the attack speed printer. Oh, he dodged. How could you? Oh, printed first. I'm probably gonna die on the next level. I just want you to know this. Imagine Clover on this run. That would be fun. I would shoot quite a lot of missiles, which would be great. I can't wait to see how many bleed stacks I get in one attack. It's gonna be so good. I could get 40 PSGs. Could also not, though. And I like the sound of that second one. Right, the sooner I die, the sooner I play Artificer. So let's never die. We'll never know how many bleeds that was. They're all still marked. Exposed. Man, what a level. What a way to walk out of that level. I'm concerned. Wow, these items are not what I'm hoping for. Oh, you're a perfect test. Like 30 bleeds. It's pretty good. Oh, and I still have Death Marking, like, as a thing. Wow, that is a lot of really unpleasant parents. So my cooldowns are like pretty much instant because of all the exposed. Like, this is good. This is workable. Mithrix doesn't get benefit from this, so I'm about it, I guess. How do I ever beat Mithrix now? I swap my use item. I don't have any mods affecting the actual gameplay, no. I have mods affecting quality of life stuff that don't affect gameplay. Another one. What does that even mean? This run looks too clean. Unless there's a scrapper, I'm ignoring that. That's not useful. You darn jerk. Beautiful. That doesn't sound like an accident at all, bunny emote. Beautiful, getting good items. I missed. It's so sad. Anyway, I just like absolutely vomit damage. It's pretty brutal. I really would like to get rid of these. Please give me a gosh darn scrapper. It'll die. We're fine. My greens are like actually not very good. If there's a scrapper, I can turn these turtles into repulsion armor, which would be good. Nice. Yeah, Chef wouldn't work in this game. It'd be a different character named Chef. Is that a mountain shrine I just saw? I think it was. Beautiful. Less beautiful. Well. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, I would like missiles. This is just because of Mithrix, by the way. Is there another thing here? No. Healing's cool. That doesn't help against Mithrix either. I did see a mountain shrine. That's concerning. I'm gonna get an overloading worm. I just hope you're all prepared for that. And that's my death. That's it. It's over. Chat, I'm worried about you. Thought you should know that. No scrapper. Not too many useful items. Such is life. What'd I tell you? Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye. I'm leaving this place. I did a lot of damage to the worm, though. Get me out. Not enough a lot of damage, though. Oh, that was a waste. I must go. I'm just... I got places to be other than there. Alright, so what if I go all repulsion armor plating? What could go wrong? That was good. I think that's when the perforator like really gets in there. I don't know, Esmeo. Okay, worm. Come over here. Thank you very much. Hey, don't do that. I'm gonna go back to the zone now. Farming. I mean, okay, it's cool if you don't want to give me both bands. I understand. Okay, this thing gotta go. My healing gotta pick up. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was perfect timing on the... Oops, I went way far. Perfect timing on the Daisy. Lepton Daisy is a hero. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, get me out of here. I don't know what to do. I guess I check the island. Can't make this up. You got the last monster log for 100% completion. Nice. What was it? Oh, those guys. Gotcha. Nope, Baconator. Sure haven't. I haven't looked into it at all. I just don't know. That's not what I was pointing at, although I do want Shattering Justice. Ooh. That's really tempting. That's not. I could do it, but the chance that I lose something that's like really good DPS for me is really high. Oh, I didn't. I'm happy. Okay, let's check for a Jester, just because. I kept all the bands, Deathmark, and the ATG. Like, wow. Yeah, that's to be expected. Yes, please, only spit out effigies of grief. How did you know exactly what I wanted? Like, honestly, that's not a terrible idea. But I'm gonna not take it. Then again, what is my healing? Maybe I should. Maybe I should just take it. Like, look, let's see my healing items. I have 2 slugs, 6 health per second. And then I have 2 knurls. So I get 9 health per second extra. I don't have melee character regen. I don't have, like, on-hit healing. I feel like it's not a bad idea. My health would go up to, like, 1,500. It would be easier to recover if I get hit. I'm gonna just try it. Well, I don't really have healing for the opinion to do anything, so it doesn't really matter that I'm giving that up. First item back on the last phase too. Yeah. Should have printed PSG. You're right. Yeah, exactly. You don't get hit a lot with this boss. You get hit a few times really hard. So being at full health 7 seconds later is, like, good. You sure about that? I'm leaving. I'm not leaving because you're right there. I don't know if opinion works with it. I kind of doubt it. take damage while that's going on, even if he has a bunch of stacks on him. I knew that. I mean, the damage is good. The safety is feeling pretty good too. I knew that was going to hit me, but it's fine. Okay, and I heal all the way immediately, which is very good. Oh, I'm in the... I don't want to be in the beam. Oh, it didn't actually activate my skill when I asked for it to. Do the spinny attack. Ooh, no balls. Actually, it's now. Okay. We're just gonna chill. What's the plan for Artificer? I don't know. Wing it. Oh, okay, that was sketchy. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's terrible. I'm not gonna die after all. That was really close. His attack speed. Oh, this is good. Well, I hope you guys like waiting a minute at a time to attack. I'm just not gonna bother. Yeah, Slicing Winds is definitely better for this phase, because then you can actually get consistent attacks in. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. No, it's okay, because I'm gonna get Transcendence back next time. And I mean, yes, he's gonna heal with his couple of slugs, but it'll be fine. The rockets are from my use item, because this will get me back my item. And there, his health is much, much lower. His neurals are helping him a lot, though. I mean, I don't think that he wins. Like, worst case, we do this for like 20 minutes and get back all of my items, and then it's over. My slugs are pretty late. My neurals are really early. So this is his full health. This is his full power. But I just don't see the point in taking any chances on this. He's got 100% bleed and big attack speed. This isn't to delay Artificer. This is just how you fight this phase most optimally. Straight up. This is the best way to fight this phase. The most consistent. So why should you do, like, why would you do anything else? Yep, also love good game design. Why did they design it like this? Because I don't think they know quite how it works. Like, I don't think they get it. I've beaten him while not fighting him this way. But, I mean, why take the chance? It was not fine when he didn't have damage immunity. It's much more okay now, because you can actually dodge the, like, the projectile attack. So as long as you're not a melee character, this phase actually works fine. If you can play ranged at all, this phase is, like, reasonable to do down there with him. Yeah, but like not every run could be built such that you'll one-shot him while he's stealing stuff. There's no chance of winning without lame strats. You can just fight him normally, as long as you're not loader or mercenary. It's like really reasonable. Play your character normally. Be really aware of the ranged attack. That ball got stuck. Oh, it got out. Love waiting 45 seconds for every attack. Yeah, he walks slowly. He's doing his best. But he's not going to get up here. Oh, there we go. We cut some of his healing. Not enough that it'll actually really make a difference. Missiles are not the best DPS for this. They're just the use item I ended up with. Your best use item for this fight is the capacitor. The capacitor will do the most frequently. But most characters can like get at least one attack in there, such that you're consistently attacking him every few seconds. Even Mercenary, if you take the alternate fourth skill, you can consistently attack this boss, such that it doesn't take this long and you get more items back more quickly. But we're getting there. I know, I got my key back. Oh, I didn't find the lockbox on this level. I wasn't paying attention for it. That's my bad. Forgot I had a key. Washed up. Yep. We're almost there. 2 of them missed. Better get it on the way back. I'll have to try. Should just get a mod that removes the 4th phase. I bet that exists. That would be better. I mean, the rest of the fight is fine. It's not like particularly good or special in my opinion, but like it looks cool and it plays fine. It's an interesting challenge for certain builds, I guess. So I'm really only against this phase of this fight. The rest of the fight is just, you know, I'm chill with it. It's just not like great. It's not like amazing and interesting and stuff. It's just kind of, you know. Oh, we're almost there. And we have the perforators now. Oh, we've got like all the DPS stuff now except for the attack speed. I could run in there and just kill him, but why bother? I'm gonna kill him with the next attack. I wish I could tell you how long we've been firing missiles now, but it's been a little while. That much I know. His regen is pretty good. And he doesn't hurt himself that much. But it's fine. I am not very fast. I kind of thought that might hit me, actually. Where's the lockbox? I know where it usually spawns, so that's where I'll really, like, give it a look. You don't see why he can use your items? Because they put the time into making that mechanic, and they don't want to accept that it's bad, so they've got to use it. So if the lockbox isn't like somewhere in here, yeah, it's usually right there, pretty much. Classic. I don't like enemies having items in the void. That's why I don't do the void, because it's bad mechanic. That's why I don't use that artifact. But it's good that it, like, the artifact is, you know, an option, and the void is an option. Mithrix is an option until you play Eclipse. So, like, it lines up mostly. All right, we've finally beaten Eclipse 1 with a mercenary. What an adventure that was. That took so many tries. Can you play as Mithrix with mods? Yeah. Someone start a 1 hour timer. I won't be that like stringent about it. I'll even be nice about it. Like if I'm at like 50 minutes and I start another run, I'm not gonna quit after 10 minutes, you know? I'll finish the run. That's new. You can loop in Eclipse, but you can't obliterate. You can only win by killing Mithrix.